Hey people, a little late this morning. I had a few things to do. Inevitably, there's always stuff to do. Like walk the dog, who's kind of snoozing under the desk at the moment. So, come across people. They always ask, "How do you meet kink people?" It's like, well, you're meeting kink people now. You're asking questions online in forums, and they ask, what's the community like? How do you bring up the topics of being into kink? And I was like, well, logically, since you're in a kink forum, bringing up the subject of I'm into kink stuff is a foregone conclusion. It's assumed that because you're looking in various places, you would be interested in that. So that conversation doesn't need to be had. The types of kinks and what you're into does need to be had, or are conversations that do need to be had or having. That's the thing, and there's heaps. It's not like it's a real big secret. You just need to do your searching and due diligence. One of the oldest ones that I know, spaces for this. It's like a Facebook for Kinksters, is FetLife, and there's a new one called pleaseme.com. They're really cool people. I've met with the people that started it. I met them in Florida, and you're able to generally get your sort of area of what I like. It's the hardcore stuff, more light stuff, fantasy, relationships and all that. Then there's heaps and heaps of apps. There's a No Grey app, which I helped do some testing on earlier on, and there's also things like Whippler. There's like Colony Space. Heaps and heaps of websites and information out there. You just need to look. And again, the conversation of are you into kink is a foregone conclusion because you're actually looking on these websites. But I do tell people basically to do your research. As always, do your research. Look up a few various different things so that and have safety checks basically, because just because it's kink doesn't mean there aren't also red flags. And if things are a red flag for you, or you think they're red flags, go do checking, heavily vet the people that you're going to be getting involved with. Take your time to get to know people, particularly if you're young, particularly if you're female, because there are a lot of people that will just prey on you, and some of them, it's just their nature that they will do that. They think they're doing the right thing, but it's like, no, you're kind of a bit of a selfish person there, and things like that just happen. Again, do your research, check, vet references. What else? Look up Subfrenzy, Subdrop, talk to a lot of different people, research, munches, get to know people face to face. Know also that these are people that do have lives outside of kink as well, and it is your kind of decision as to whether you want to just have in common with them just the kink aspect of life, or whether you want to have a more involved kind of lifestyle relationship, which is different for a lot of people. So anyway, that's just a brief sort of thing. I'm not going to put the site listings down, because you can look and find a lot of different places, which you just go and have a look. Lurk by all means. Lurk for as long as you need to. FetLife, Please Me, Whippler, Colony Space, all that sort of stuff. Just Google stuff randomly, pick a random site, have a look, investigate. Meeting people, definitely all the forums. A lot of people out there are very friendly. I'm on some, like in Reddit, where people have asked advice, and occasionally I stick my nose in and provide, recommendations. Say, look, hey, this is what goes on, and in general, from my experience, from my community, this is what I'm. Different communities will have different kind of a culture, I guess, as it were, and different um, ways, definitions, doing things, meanings, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'd best be going. Still on the busy wagon, so I'll catch you guys later for a hump day. So hopefully you have a good one. Bye.